Samurai weren't just warriors, they were thinkers. Their strength wasn't only in their swords, but in their minds. Today's story is one of insight and strategy, inspired by a riddle that seems simple, but holds profound lessons for the battlefield. Ryu was a warrior known for his strength. His swordsmanship was unmatched, and he had won many battles. But despite his victories, he struggled with one problem: his lack of awareness. He could see, hear, and feel, but he often found himself reacting too late, unsure of how to outsmart his enemies. In the dojo, his opponent, Kato, moved with calm precision, anticipating Ryu's every move. Frustrated, Ryu approached Kato afterward. "Kato, how do you always know what I'm going to do next? How do you stay one step ahead?" Kato replied with a knowing smile. "It's not just about strength, Ryu. It's about perception, awareness. It's not always about what you see or hear. It's about understanding your surroundings and anticipating your opponent's actions. You must learn to observe more than just their movements." As Ryu walked through the village, still troubled by Kato's words, he encountered an old monk who handed him a scroll. On it was a riddle. Even though it has eyes, it cannot see. Even though it has hands, it cannot hold. Even though it has ears, it cannot hear. What is it? Ryu read the riddle several times, but couldn't make sense of it. The answer seemed so simple, yet it eluded him. He was a warrior, accustomed to seeing and fighting, but the riddle was trying to teach him something deeper. Ryu spent the night thinking. Even though it has eyes, it cannot see. Even though it has hands, it cannot hold. He realized the answer was a doll. A doll has eyes, hands, and ears, but no true awareness. It cannot act. It's just a passive object. And then it struck him. The riddle wasn't just about physical senses, it was about the asterisk of perception. A doll, despite having the form of a human, can't understand or react. It's stuck in stillness. A samurai, like a doll, might have the physical tools, but without mental clarity and awareness, he would be ineffective in battle. Ryu returned to the dojo, but this time, he focused on sharpening his awareness, not just his sword. As the match with Kato began, he observed him carefully, noticing the subtle shifts in his posture, the slight movement of his hands, and even the glint in his eyes. Instead of charging forward, Ryu waited for Kato to make the first move. With his mind clear, Ryu anticipated Kato's every move, parrying an attack effortlessly and countering with a swift strike. He wasn't just seeing, he was perceiving the intentions behind the actions. The battle was no longer about brute force, but about anticipating what was hidden beneath the surface. "I see now, Kato," Ryu said with a calm smile. "It's not just about what's in front of me, it's about what I sense, what I feel." Kato nodded. "Exactly. A true warrior understands not just what is visible, but what lies beneath. In battle, perception is everything." Ryu's true test came on the battlefield. As the enemy charged, he observed their formations and noticed a subtle hesitation in their movements and opening. His mind, sharpened by the riddle, saw through the enemy's tactics. He anticipated their next move and adapted his strategy, signaling to his men. They shifted positions, outflanking the enemy with precision and leading his men to victory not through brute strength, but through mental clarity. In the end, Ryu's true victory was mastering the art of perception, seeing beyond the surface. The riddle had taught him that true strength came from understanding, awareness, and anticipation. Ryu had learned the most valuable lesson of all. A warrior is defined not just by the strength of his body, but by the clarity of his mind. In combat, perception is power. A true samurai sees not just what is before him, but what lies beneath, anticipating, understanding, and acting with wisdom. True victory begins in the mind. What strategies do you use to sharpen your mind and perception? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories of wisdom and samurai strategy.